Does the blade bone come straight out? I think that's a yes. Nice and clean. Welcome back, guys, to another early morning in the shack. Today we're going to be doing a Boston butt. We're going to be smoking in our Kamado Kettle Joe. And this Boston butt is quite special to me because I butchered that out of half a pig. So check out that video after you've watched this. But come in and let's get this Boston butt prepped up. Me and Snickers are going to be cooking all day long. So we're going to lather up our Boston butt with some French's yellow mustard. We're going to hit that underneath with some Lawry's seasoned salt. We're going to build them flavours up, guys. And then your favourite barbecue rub. This is my homemade rub. Check out some of my other videos, guys. But any porky, sweet, smoky rub is what you want for this, guys. You're going to take your Rambo knife. Why not? I'm going to score into that fat cap. And this is to let the seasoning penetrate down beneath that fat cap. Going to take our yellow French's mustard and we're going to lay down a layer, and we're going to rub that nice thin layer. You won't taste this, guys, this is just to help the seasoning stick. Get that underside. This butt has been trimmed up, like I say, it was in my butcher's video, so I haven't done any butchering today. Get that nice thin layer all over. And then the Lawry's seasoned salt. I'm going to hit down a nice gentle layer of the seasoned salt. And then our barbecue smoky rub. A nice liberal coat, and this is a big piece of meat, guys, so you can get plenty of seasoning on. Flip it over. And again on that fat cap. Nice coating of the Lawry's. And that barbecue rub. Make sure to get them edges, guys. Don't rub, always pat. We don't want to take the seasoning off. We're going to let this sweat up on the board for 20 minutes. So that's a perfect time, guys, to get your barbecue ready. So come on, let's get that barbecue ready. So we've got our Kettle Joe over here. It's been cleaned out from winter. We all like winter barbecues. So I was handy to have a table next to your Kettle Joe so you can take the slow roller off the top. I'm going to take a piece of smoking wood. Before I add any coals, I'm going to drop that straight down at the bottom, and that's going to give us that slow smoulder of smoke coming from underneath to hopefully help get a great smoke ring on this pork butt, guys. Next thing, this time of year, keep your charcoal inside, keep it dry. We don't want loads of moisture in that. But let's get some nice quality charcoal. Down in the barbecue. So we've got our charcoal. Make a little well. You can take a couple of natural firelighters, guys. Get that start, and we're just going to pop a couple of pieces of coal, a lump wood down the outside. I'm going to let that fire up. When that fires up, I'm going to get my other piece of beech smoking wood. It's local to us. And I'm going to pop that right at the side, and that'll start to smoulder from the beginning. So as the flames start to create their members inside, guys, and start to die down, it's time to get the slow roller on top. Got the slow roller in place. I do have a dripping pan underneath, just with us doing a pork butt. It's going to be a little bit fatty, isn't it, guys? So we don't want them grease fires. We'll set up the grill grates. We'll shut up that lid now. I'm going to open the vents full, top and bottom. I'm going to let this slowly come up to temp. And when we get near to that's 120 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit, guys, we'll start to think about putting in that pork butt. Been around 10 minutes, guys. The barbecue is coming up to that cooking, smoking temp of 120 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's time to start shutting down these vents. Bear in mind, guys, I know you like to know the settings, but this is winter. It's just above freezing. We've had quite a cold spell. So I'm going to have to work this a bit harder than would do in summer. So I'm going to open the vents slightly more than I would. But for now, I'm going to go back to my setting of 2 fingers open at the bottom and first notch at the top. Monitor them temps and we'll open the air vents according. So that's my air vent set up. Now it's time to prep this pork for the barbecue. I am going to be monitoring with me ThermoWorks Temp Spike. I really like this. It was quite a good find on Amazon. Really cheap, guys, but as good as my MeterWorks. So I'm going to take me Temp Spike. I'm going to pop that in the pork, past the first notch, avoiding the bone because you don't want to get false readings off that bone, guys. But yes, who's ready for some pulled pork? I know I am, guys. So let's get that in. We'll pop it in the centre of the barbecue. We're going to be taking this up to 95 degrees Celsius, 203 degrees Fahrenheit, guys. But for now, we're going to be taking it up to around 160 degrees Fahrenheit internal temp. Take about hopefully 6 hours at this temp. So come in, when we get to that temp, when we've got a nice bark, we'll get to the next stage of the cook, guys, which is wrapping. Bye. So 4 hours into the cook, guys. The bark is set. The fat is all starting to split. So that means it's time to wrap. And I don't know if you can see that beautiful mahogany colour on the meat. She's sitting at 70 degrees Celsius, around 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to pull this and get it in our foil pan. Get this in a foil pan, guys. And today we're going to go with some teriyaki sauce. And I'm going to lay that down in the bottom. I'm going to sit that pulled pork, that Boston butt, straight on top of that. And that's going to carry on adding flavour to this pork. Get yourself a trusty tea towel. Got my gloves on, but I ain't got any cotton liners, so it's going to be super hot. And we're going to lift that pork shoulder and pop it straight down into the tray, guys. So we've got that pork shoulder sat there in the tin foil tray. We're going to pull out the probe for a minute. We're going to add about 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar to let down that teriyaki sauce. And I'm going to pop that straight over the top. I know this is going to soften some of the bark up, but we can set it up at the end, guys. And for that extra sweet kick, instead of brown sugar, I'm going to go with some maple syrup straight over the top. It's going to add that super sweet kick to this meat. And then last thing, guys, another quick dusting of your barbecue rub. Remember, layer upon layer of flavour. We'll take our tin foil straight over the top of our shoulder, and we're going to create a steamy environment. This is going to do two things, guys. It's going to tenderize that meat and keep it super moist. So make sure you get it nice and tightly sealed. And while you've got the pork shoulder out, it's a good time to check your coals. Snickers! Little Snickers is down here. Come here. Snickers is trying to help his dad cook. Right. Trusty tea towels. Like I say, it's always handy to have a table next to your barbecue, especially with that slow roller on there, guys. Just helps you get it off. And I'll bring you in. After 5 hours cook, there's a fair bit of charcoal at the bottom, but we are going to top this up. If you did want to, now it's in the tin foil, you could pop it in the oven, but this is Big Lead Barbecue and we only cook over coal. We don't really, I do cook in the house. Let's get some more charcoal. Give that a good top up. Let's pop back on the slow roller, guys. We're just going to let them coals take, and we can pop our Thermopro temp spike back into that meat. Ooh. Just to monitor it, I'll patch up that hole. It's nice and breezy out here. So we've got our meat parcel wrapped up. We're going to stick that back in the barbecue, close up them lids. If you do want to ramp the temperatures up, guys, you can take it up a little bit now to finish the cook off quicker. I'm going to see how she goes. Carry on cooking at that 120 degrees Celsius, 250 degrees Fahrenheit range. Snickers is lovely. He's licking my tea towels. So we're going to sit that in here now, and we're going to carry on going till that meat reaches 95 degrees Celsius, 203 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we'll get that probe and we'll start seeing if it's probe tender, guys. See you in a few more hours. Keep on cooking. What a speedy cook, guys. 7 hours total cook time, and she is ready. I have had a sneaky little probe off camera, but she's up to 95 degrees Celsius, 203 degrees Fahrenheit, and as you can see, no resistance at all. It is like probing butter, guys. So now, taking our trusty tea towels, I'm going to take it out the grill. We're going to pop it on that side, and we're going to let it rest for at least an hour. If you want to, guys, you can wrap it, pop it in a cooler, leave it for a couple of hours, but I'm going to get me trusty tea towels, pop them over the top and let this cool down. So it's time for squeezing and pulling this beautiful pulled pork, guys. See you soon. So that pulled pork has been resting for a couple of hours, and if you just look at that, guys, it's beautiful and soft. Does the blade bone come straight out? I think that's a yes. Nice and clean. So the last thing to do, guys, is hands and bust. Oh my God. Look at that beautiful juicy meat, guys. Still nice and hot. Beautiful smoke ring. Just check that out. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Chef's privilege. No forks needed for this, guys. Look how moist and juicy. So there we have it, guys. Beautiful tray of pulled pork. It's absolutely stunning. Super quick cook, guys. Really tasty. You can get the best cut of pork you can. You can't beat it. Do you think my two boys might come in for a taste test? Hey boys. Dave. There's Snickers. Dave. Official taste test. Thumbs up from the dogs, guys. There's only one thing left to do. Make myself a honking, super juicy pulled pork sandwich, guys. Oh my God. Bit of applewood smoked barbecue sauce. Why not? Lid on. Going in for the hunch. Oh my days. That is one of the best pulled pork sandwiches I've ever had. I hope you've enjoyed the cook, guys. I'm absolutely covered in juices. Start again. I hope you've enjoyed the cook, guys. It's been a really fun day. It's great to start barbecuing again. I'm going to have to go inside before I eat all this meat. I need to share it with the family and the dogs. Keep a look out for the next cooks. This was a little naughty Norman pig that I butchered myself. There's going to be some hams. There's going to be some other pork joints, belly pork, bacon, sausages. There's going to be videos all over, guys. I'm going to see you in the next cook. Keep on cooking. Enjoy yourself. See you soon.